Hey guys, and I don't see anybody in here right now, but um I wanted to come on here because I received the email. I am really liking how I am receiving emails about questions and stuff and my opinions on stuff. I'm glad that you guys, take my opinion into consideration. Hi. You guys take my opinion into consideration, and it means a lot to you guys. It really means a lot. But a lot of these things that I'm going to be answering, I'm gonna be moving it over to my other channel, and I'm gonna tell you guys what my other channel is. So this is something for you guys. So I have another channel where I will be doing my tarot and my readings and what I get from music and all that stuff. Pretty much, y'all. A lot of my downloads come from music. When I'm hearing music, stuff starts coming to me, and then I see so much stuff, and I get it just like that, and it's so much, and it's sometimes it's just really like overwhelming that I get so much, that I get so much. And sometimes if you're not used to it or you can't deal with it, it can be scary. That within my dreams and all that is just, it's crazy. It's really crazy. So but anyway, I'm gonna tell you guys what's the name of my other channel. My other channel right now, it is private, but I'm gonna give you guys the name of it and where I'm going to be doing my readings and stuff, so you guys can go ahead and put that on your list. So my name on there is going to be Divine Love Empress 1111. That's my other YouTube channel. And so if you guys want to go ahead and write that down or describe subscribe to that, you guys can certainly go ahead to. Hi. So again, my other channel is called Divine Love Empress 1111. So I know it was a while before I told you guys what it was, but that's where I'm going to be talking about love. I tell you guys I fight for love. I believe in love no matter what. And that's where I will be reading from. I will be doing some things over here, but most of that stuff I'm going to be doing over there. Okay. So I did receive an email. I wanted to respond to it, but at the time I could not respond to it. I actually was going through Zaxby's drive through when I got the email and I read it. Um, I get so many emails, but that one popped up and I just went through it because I get a lot of emails from women. I do. You can't find it yet. I need to unlock it, but it is divine. And then you'll see me. I'm sitting down, and I'm in black. I have on a black outfit, but that's what it is. It's divine love empress 1111. Hold on. Let me see something right quick. Wait. Let me switch over. Okay, I'm signing in as it right now. Hold on. See if you can find it now. I just switched to it. Even though I'm here on this channel, Black Candy, see if you guys can find it now. Hold on. Okay, it should be on now. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what it looked like. You can't see it. It should be up though right now because I'm signed into it. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. Let me bring it up big. Hold on, I'm gonna give it to you guys. Because I want you guys to see exactly what it looks like. I don't want y'all to get all my information, so I am having to bring it up this way. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it looks like. Now, if you guys can see that, this is exactly what it looks like. This is, guys, what you guys need to put in. That's the channel right there. Can you guys see it good? So if you guys see that and you're ready for you guys going to be getting these other readings, this is what it looks like. So I hope y'all saw that. That's my other channel. So y'all got it? So I'm going to put it up here one more time. There it is. Divine Love Empress 1111. If you guys can't get in there though right now, you for sure will be able to get in there Sunday. I'm going to be reading from it on Sunday. I'm gonna start up on that channel, so please pass it along. If you guys are have people that are interested in messages, love messages, concerns, blockages, growth, health, all that, I suggest that you guys take that down and pass it along to your friends. Pass that channel on, because when I say I put my whole heart and soul into this for this channel and stuff, and I've been had the name a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I wish that you guys would just pass it on to anyone about any relationships, friendships or whatever there is, whatever situationships, and whatever I get from a song or whatever, I will surely pass it along. The messages that I get, the visions and stuff that I get. Let me tell you one thing, that I don't play with God. I don't play with spirits. I don't play with the spirit world or whatever. So whatever I see, that's what I give. I do not believe in that. I don't believe in darkness, any of that stuff. You're not going to catch me tampering with that. I don't play with that. So whatever I get, that's what I will share. You want to say hi?
Yeah.
So you want to just ride that in here? Please don't bump into the bed. Ayana's on this hoverboard trying to ride in here. You can't ride sideways, girl. Why, Ayana? You hitting the bed? Hurry up. I'm only be on here for a short period of time because I got to go take a shower.
Hi everyone. How's everyone's day?
Say hi to my 13-year-old guys. She just had her birthday on Sunday. And so we're about to have her huge party this coming weekend. So you say hi. Say hi. So
Hi.
now the baby is 13. Y'all remember when Ayana, she's actually on YouTube here in diapers. Y'all can actually see her in diapers. And I just can't believe that this kid is 13. I can't, she's on here literally. Ayana is, you can see her actually, right as she started walking. Right as Ayana started walking here on YouTube. And now her, but yeah, isn't that something? And now her butt is 13. That's crazy. Well, you've been riding with me for a long time. Yes, yeah, you've been riding with me for a long time. Okay, so you can go out though now.
Bye everyone.
So I'm gonna be recording at her birthday party though. I'm gonna be recording at her birthday party.
Again.
Okay, go ahead and go out.
Oh, I'm trying. You know you gotta get it right.
Please hurry and get off that thing. There's people up under us.
I can't.
Really?
Bye.
Bye. Close my door all the way. Thank you. Close it all the way. Thank you. Ayana tends to leave out of my room and don't close the door. So, but anyway, yeah, I have put my whole heart and soul. I have prayed over that channel and stuff, and I have meditated over that channel for some time now. Before I even wanted to put the name out, the only person who was able to get the name was Doc, and that's because I switched over to YouTube TV. And so I'm finally getting rid of Comcast and that damn $200 bill. So I switched over to YouTube TV. And by me being employed as YouTube, with YouTube and Google and stuff. So it actually, when I went to sign in, it like pulled up all my shit. You know what I'm saying? And so Divine Love Empress came up on my TV. And he was like, is this you? He saw that. He was like, "Is this you?" And I was like, "Damn, I was hiding that." So but it was showing everything about me, and I was like, "Well, damn." You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't meaning for him to do it, because when you switch over to something, then you want to just try and figure it out on your own. But as I switched over and stuff like that, so he learned how to work it first. So he was bothering it, and that shit came up with my picture, and it was like, "Welcome, Divine Love Empress." He was like, "What's this?" I was like, "Damn, he don't got the name. He don't got the name." So anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be recording from that. So, but anyway, what I wanted to touch on was I was in the drive-through when I got a message from a young man. Um, I did text you back, to see if you wanted me to say your name. your first name. No one has to know that it is you, but I don't know. And answering your email. And the email, what I'm putting up here now, because this is not going to be the name of your video. You know what I'm saying? I just put no prayers. You know, I'm titling the video something else. But at the time that I got the video and I was in the drive through, I was actually paying, and my heart, it touched me. It actually, your email actually touched me on a personal level that I just started to cry in the drive-through because just the weight was so heavy and your heavy heart, and I could just feel it. You know how when some readers say, hey, they can feel stuff, and they get they're getting chills, or they just want to cry and things are heavy. That was about the heaviest that I have ever felt because it hit home for me. And so, and a lot of times when you guys are getting readings and you guys are looking at reading for certain signs, that's why a lot of times you have cross watchers, because cross watchers, they try to cross watch for the sign that they're watching for so that they can see if they can get the message. But you don't always have to be getting the reading of your sign, because even if you're getting a reading somewhere else, it might be a message in there for you. And you could be led to whatever video, or whoever is the person that's bringing the message. You might be led to that person for some reason. It could be someone saying, hey, check this person out, and at the time that that person tells you that, at the time that you go and you see the message, the message probably is for you. But if it does not hit you at that time, then you revisit, because you might like, dang, I heard this somewhere. Oh, wait a minute, this right here happened to me and I saw this here. You know what I'm saying? So um it can be past, present, or future. So um pay attention to that. Pay attention to dreams and stuff. But when I sit here and say the song that came to my head at the time, I started just listening to the song, and it had me deeply high. It had me so deep into my feelings that I want to say I was feeling for myself, because I can feel myself in the equation. And sometimes you can tell if a message, you could be delivering a message, but also the message could be for you. And that's with you resonating with your own message. You know what I'm saying? And that's you being enlightened, and that's letting you know that, hey, this is actually happening for you right now. This is your message, though, right now. And when I say it hit home, I was a hot mess. I was a hot mess in the Zaxby's drive through. Just I mean, tears, tears, and uncontrollably tears. But not only that, I was feeling for myself, but it was also a releasing. You know what I'm saying? And showing me where I had grown from. So then I was able to pick up off of another personal um message. You know what I'm saying? Another personal message that I was able to pick up from. And you know how sometimes we feel like we're the victim because you think that somebody has done something to you. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell you guys, please pay attention when you guys are getting these readings. It's either you're the teacher or you the student. You know what I'm saying? It's either that. And you have to fit yourself in wherever it is. If it starts resonating with you, don't just be saying, oh, yeah, this motherfucker did this, or these motherfuckers did this. You find yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to have an open mind. You find yourself and you see what is going on or what has happened, and then you see why. When I was in this situation, what led to me getting here? Am I still here? Am I stuck? Why am I here? Why can't I move? You know what I'm saying? You might not want to move because you're just stubborn, or you want what God doesn't have for you. You know what I'm saying? So I did a video. Um, I did a video. It was way during the summer, way during the summer. And as I read into this message, um, okay, as I read and reading to this message, I started picking up on the message that I gave you guys way back in. It was no, was it in the summer way? It was maybe it was way before that. It was way before I met Doc. Way before Doc was in the equation and everything. And I was at work. It was actually on a Sunday. I don't know what video it was, but it was on a Sunday where I popped up on my employees. Um, what stopped you guys from moving? I don't know. It could just be you being stubborn. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because when God steps in, you know what I'm saying, and God will show you, you know, where you are. Also, God will give you signs on what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? But when you don't know what to do, you just stop. Sometimes it's best that you be still and you just wait till everything plays out. It could be for your safety, you know, and then sometimes you just have to wait on God. You know, that's what it is. What stops you from moving? It can you could be stubborn, but you got to see where you lay in it. Is it because of your ego? Could it be for your pride? Could you be just like, you know, I ain't moving. I'm not paying attention to them. You know, could it be that? Could it be your own ego that's in your way of your growth? It sometimes it don't even have to be the other person. You know, because this person did you like this. You know, this how you gonna get back at them. You know, you don't try and get back at people. You know what I'm saying? God doesn't tell you that you need to get revenge. You know what I'm saying? He shows you how to grow from something, how to heal from something. You know what I'm saying? God doesn't tell you stop moving and you just stay there for years and years and years and years. It's either that God has put you in a place so that you can heal, that you can learn from it, and then it's time for you to move. You move only when God says move. Don't y'all know if we always did everything that we needed to do or we wanted to do, we'll be in some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You'll be in some bullshit if you don't sit there and reason with what you're supposed to do or how you're going to do it if you don't have a plan. You know, we'll be in some bullshit. Be in some bullshit. So I'm gonna share something with you guys on a very deep and personal level. Um, from where I thought, um, I was in. You know, sometimes, you get into what is said in tarot world and the readers, this mind fuckery. That's to say, you know, you're in this mind fuckery. But I'm gonna tell y'all something that happened with me. With me. So I guess okay, so this is going to deep and personal, but I only got the message from through the email that I got that I'm supposed to answer, right, for somebody else. And I started picking up on myself. And I was like, it just left me in freaking tears. I was just like, wow. My healing is here in the now, right here. And I never ever saw it. I can pick up on other things. I can pick up for other people. But it's hard sometimes, like when you deceive, when you're trying to get readings on yourself, you deceive yourself. But I was so focused on this person and he was heavy, heavy, that it resonated with me and I was able to pick up on myself. Okay, so we're going to go back and I'm going to tell you something a little bit and then I'm going to end it. I'm going to end it real quick. And I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful to what I went through all the heartache, the heartbreak. And remember how I told y'all, right? I had told y'all about my trust had been crushed, had been shattered, right? You know what I'm saying? Listen to what I'm saying. When I say my trust had been shattered, I had been broken. Okay, so let me tell y'all something. My name is Diana Oates, and I'm known as Black Candy. When I sit here and tell y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a part of my heart, and y'all can take it wherever y'all want to take it. But this is when I told God, I thank you for hearing my cry, and I thank you for bringing me through it, and I thank you from the lesson. So, my husband passed away, right? When David passed away, I said, Lord, who who's going to love me like David? How would I ever find someone that I can love like David? I don't trust love like that. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to understand me like David? There's nobody gonna be like him. It's no one gonna be like that. Y'all know how much I love David. So much, and all that we went through. All that we went through to grow and where we had been and how strong like, look, let me tell y'all something. That man would die for me, and I would do the same for him over and over and over and over again, no matter how many lifetimes. No matter how many lifetimes. I will give David my all, my everything. I would never give up anything, anybody like that for David. I know his role. I knew my role. But I sat there and I said, Lord, who's going to love me like David? Who am I going to find like David? You know what I'm saying? It's never going to ever be another person in the world like David. You know what I'm saying? It's never going to be a person like David ever in this world. That left a void. That left a void to me not want to date, me not, I don't want to say not trusting people, but I just didn't want to get myself out there. I didn't want to get myself out there so that I have a relationship and I get hurt or I hurt somebody because I was going to always be comparing them to David. Okay. So, you know what? I should have called or I should have sent a text before I sat here and talk about this message, but I guess it's just time for me to say this because I got the message whenever I needed it and I had clarity. So, I wouldn't date anybody, but I saw some people. I did meet a lot of people. And then you guys know I kind of started getting like on the serious tip myself with MBR, right? MBR stands for might be right. I think all of you guys might know who I'm talking about or whatever because that was just the name that you guys named the person, right? MBR. I think you guys are familiar with that, right? So this is just a message and this is what I'm sharing with you guys and that what gave me everything that I needed to have through this email that I'm going to be answering on Sunday. But it was so touching and so heavy. So, things with MBR, you know what I'm saying? This is me. This is me. I don't care about nobody else. But this is just the message that I got. And this is just a message that some of you guys probably can read through though too. So, within that, my mind began to release. My mind began to trust. My mind began to desire. My mind began to want. My mind started to tell me and talk to me. This is my mind before I'm in touch with my spirit and my soul. Get it now? Because when David left, I was pretty much out of my damn mind. I was out of my mind. You know what I'm saying? But I did take some time for healing and with my kids. I took time for healing with my kids to get myself together because I'm not to be crying on someone's shoulder because I know what my foundation is and nobody can ever in this world take my faith. So my mind began to take me in these different places, right? So this is my mind. Then my mind started to get in contact with my heart. Then my heart started to get me into my spirit. And then my soul began to wake up again. You know what I'm saying? Because my soul died when David died. My spirit died when David died. A whole part of me died when David died, and I didn't think anybody could ever wake that up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think nobody can wake that up. And I would have just rather leave that buried and leave those memories. But my mind never told me, hey, you can love again. Okay, so I went through that whole part, right? So I went through that whole part and all that. I even told you guys before, I have no shame in anything that I do, how I do, what I do. I tell you guys with all honesty and open heart. I fell in love, right? I don't speak of MBR on this channel. You know what I'm saying? I don't bring them up that much. I fell. You know what I'm saying? But I fell on my own. You know what I mean? I fell on my own. You know what I'm saying? To um spirit. Because at first of all, I asked God, who gonna love me like David? How am I gonna love somebody? Who am I gonna love? Who's gonna understand me? Who is gonna do? I'm never going to be able to care for nobody because of the type of relationship that I had with David, the type of understanding that I had with David. Everything that we went through, everything that we grew from growing from actually nothing to me having a whole life of happiness that nobody in this world could touch but God. No one could understand the relationship but God. Nobody could understand us on that level. It's just like when you see us, you see happiness. When we walk into a room, everybody turns around. You know what I'm saying? But it was something that was ordained by God, and it was that God put us together. So I was thinking, I was never going to get that again. How am I going to get this? I mean, not only that, then we was in the public eye to everybody. You know what I'm saying? We're in the public eye, and everybody's saying about your relationship and all that stuff. It ain't that I just wanted to be in the public eye. It was just that I experienced in my life a real love, a real spiritual love, a real soul love, a real soul tie. I experienced that. I experienced that. So after going through all that I went through, I gave it up. Not saying that I couldn't love again. I didn't know if I could ever love again. I didn't know if I wanted to. I didn't want to see anybody. It took me seeing other people not paying any attention to Carlitha saying, go. Because when I got asked out, my plans were to stand this person up. Wow. Am I really saying this on the internet? Yes. I've never stood anybody up in my life. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something. That's it. My plans were not to go whatsoever. I wasn't going. And then it was stressing me. I was like, dang, it's getting down to this day. It's getting down to this day that I'm supposed to go out with this person. And I don't want to go. I think I'm just text and call say I don't want to go. Because I've never met this person before. I just don't want to go. And it was stressing me like a motherfucker. And Carlita was like, go. You need to be out the house. You need to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling my brother. I tell my brother, look, this is where I'm going to be. Whatever. Here's a picture. This is what he looked like. Yada, yada, yada. I don't know what the car is at first, but when I find out, I'll tell you. Hell, y'all, I didn't even know what the car was. So, anywho, this is where I'm going to be. This is the time, whatever. I'll let you know. Keep checking in on me or whatever my brother did. Keep checking in on me. And this is what it's going to be like. From the time that I walked in and laid eyes, I knew this person. That's the first thing when I talked to my brother and I talked back to Carlita and all them, I was like, I know this person. But not knowing that I'm being awakened spiritually to my gifts, right? And that this was going to lead to something deeper. I'm like, I know this person. Why I know this person? Why like I know where this person been, what this person do, and all this stuff, yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, this person ain't my type, but I know this person. I know this person. I had no idea to my awakening and what things were going to be and how they were and things that are shown to you when you are fully awakened, right? So my thing was I'm not going to be able to, connect with nobody. Never connect with somebody. You want to get with somebody, you want to be intimate, you want to do your thing, yeah, whatsoever, boom. You can do that. Some people just get together and they can do things. I've never been that type of girl where you can just hook up and just be gone like the next day. I've never been that type of girl. But people have needs. You know what I'm saying? You have needs and you don't know when God says, hey, boom. You know what I'm saying? This person right here, I'm going to like, this person's going to take care of your needs right now. Is it for the right now or what is it for? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't let down my guard because I'm one that I don't want my damn name out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I have more self-respect than anything. But I'm telling you guys something that I've never lied about or whatever before. I fell, but I fell on my own. Fell on my own. I fell on my own first without asking. Then I went back to ask. To ask. Understand? And this is why I don't talk about a lot, but everything you get clarity when stuff comes across you like damn, this shit is it hits you in your face. I went back with clarity. when you're going to be open and honest with somebody and let somebody know how you feel, that you care or whatever, when it gets to a certain point, you can hold so much in till that shit just comes out. You know what I'm saying? Because it comes to a point where you have to speak. You have to speak because you're hiding and hiding and hiding until you have to speak. And me sharing with you guys, I'm sitting here telling you, I asked to let me love you. Will you let me love you? All right? This person wasn't ready for that. Okay? That was already after I had failed. Me. This person wasn't ready for that. Right? But that person was honest and told me that. But because me not stepping up and being the empress that I am, you know what I'm saying? I learned a lesson. You know what I'm saying? At the time that you get feelings and at the time that you know where you want to go and where you're going in whatever relationship, whether you want to move it forward, no matter what you guys have been doing, whether you're friends, whether you're cut buddies or whatsoever, it's always good to let someone know where you are and where you stand because you never know who's going to step in. And you don't know when you have waited too long and somebody steps in before you. Or you don't know when somebody, you know, they are not interested in the same things that you're interested in, even though that you have all the right intentions, and even though that the person is open and honest with you. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Because even though a person is open and honest with you and you're open and honest with that person, you guys still might not be on the same page. But guess what? Guess what? You still don't know what's going to happen, right? You don't know what's going to happen. I kind of felt victimized. Why? And I shouldn't have. Why should I? When somebody tells you how they feel and they're not there. Those are your feelings. That's not that person's feelings. You know what I'm saying? But I fell and I fell deep. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not one of those ones that goes out and shows their ass and do all this and that right there. When one tells you or shows you that they don't want you to love them or they're not there where you are, you respect that. Some of us feel like we were slapped in the face and we don't respect that. And you feel victimized and you get angry and then you feel like an enemy, right? I'm not like that. I still stand in my truth and stand where I am. And then you ask God to help you move away from that, right? Right. Was I hurt? Hurt, crushed, didn't trust nobody whatsoever. Because then still at the same time, when people don't want you to love them or care for them, they do things so that they push you away. And they also run. They push you completely away. They do all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it's easier for them to move on or walk away or however they might do it to get away from you is with you being upset. If you're upset or make that person mad, it makes a person, not just saying that, anybody. If a person gets upset with you, then hey, it's easier for them to, they can cut it off or whatsoever instead of just looking at stuff and how it is and how spirit works. Why is this happening? Why am I here? Why is this person talking to me about this? Why am I hearing this? Why am I not accepting this? What just happened? I don't know. Is this supposed to be happening? Is this a joke? Show me whatsoever. So you have to take a look at you and where you are. You know what I'm saying? You have to ask yourself, are you ready? Are you ready to love somebody? Remember now, I lost my husband a year ago. Are you ready to love somebody? And the person that you want to love, are they accepting of it or will they receive it? Did you communicate this to this person? What did they communicate back? Where do you stand? What happens? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, is this being reciprocated? Do you know where you are in this relationship or situationship? Do you know where you are? Do you know what type of feelings are involved or invested, or what are you investing? Do you continue to invest after a person says no? Remember, you can only take so much before, when you do so much, you do so much and then God removes you. After I got this message from this guy that was so deep, I got it. Remember, it's either you can be the teacher or the student. And this point, I was the teacher and the student. And I got the lesson. What I had asked God for a year ago, Who's going to love me? Will I love somebody? Will I find somebody? How can I love? God, I don't think I can love anybody. I don't think I can love someone the way that I love David. And you're right. I can't love someone the way that I love David because that's how I love David. I don't think I'd be able to love again, like that. I might be able to care, but I don't think that I can love again. Follow me in what I'm saying. So when I received this email and this gentleman is pouring out his heart and it felt so heavy, the vision that I got was me. I'm sitting in a classroom at a desk, and my vision was I showed you that you can love again. And I'm just, oh my God, and I'm resonating with this person, you know what I'm saying, that has now gotten his life together, you know what I'm saying, that he's ready. And I was like, oh, God is showing me I can love again. I can love without condition. I've always had, been able to love, unconditionally anyway. I can love. Even though that you see someone's faults, you see what someone does and all this stuff right there. But God never puts more on you than you can bear. And God pairs you up with people that's like minded, that's like you. You know what I mean? Because you don't know what you have in common with somebody. Because when God puts two people in the same place, you guys don't know each other. You're not meeting each other to say, hey, what we got in common? Can you tell me what you like, what you like, you like? It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? You meet by spirit. Spirit puts you in the same place at the same time. And it's within you two or you three or wherever you are to find out where you are in this equation. Why am I here? Is this person here to teach me something? Why is this person here? Why did I meet this person? You know what I'm saying? Because people are on your path for a reason or season or a lifetime. And there it was to me. This person, I met this person that I did not want to meet, that I was pushed out there. You know what I'm saying? That I thought was not my type, everything, and I failed. God showed me that I can love again. God healed my heart. He showed me, and I love without conditions. And I honored everything that God has always told me to honor. I've always been honest. I've always had a clear mind, and I've always had a loving heart, and I've always believed in love. And therefore, where I thought that I was never, ever going to be able to love again, to fall in love, you know what I'm saying? God showed me that I could when that's not what I was looking for. I didn't look at all, it was just placed in my life. Love. You know what I'm saying? Love was placed in my life. Take the person out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because we all are energies, we're spirits. Take the person out of it. God connected with my spirit and a part of my soul tribe, not with color or whatsoever, and showed me you can love. I can give you love. All you have to do is believe. I have never not believed in the Almighty High, ever. And remember, God is step in on time. And when you are in need, and He says that, hey, I'm going to hold you, I'm going to console you, I'm going to love you, or whatsoever, not the person, but spirit. You know what I'm saying? When you are in need, God steps in on time. All the other time people out there playing or doing their thing and yada yada yada, it ain't time yet. God just letting you out there just flip or do whatever the hell you want to do. But when it is time for you to receive love or for Him to show you something, it'll show up. That wasn't something that I was looking for. I wasn't looking for that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that I was going to just wake up one day because my mind was starting to tell me stuff. First of all, it's starting to click in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you start to think about this person, you care about this person's well-being and what's going on with them. Even though you know they cut a motherfucking rock. You know what I'm saying? And it's just that God shows you the potential in people. God shows you the potential that a person can be good, a person can love. And God will only place a person in your life, you know what I'm saying, if that person is supposed to be around you or if that person is for you, you know what I'm saying, or if this person is in your soul tribe. That's the only reason why. And when I decided that I wanted to go in hermit mode and just do nothing but work, throw myself into work and my kids and all that stuff. When I went into hermit mode, you guys know that you're trying to think and all this stuff. I went into hermit mode, but he brought me out. God brought me out. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't looking for that. I wasn't looking for, hey, you're going to be happy. You know what I'm saying? You're going to start back to being your own self or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just that God shows up. I fell on my own, but the person was honest with me and said, they weren't ready for that. I'm not on the page where you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on that page. I'm not going in the direction where you're going. But it was for that person to be in my life because God placed them in my life. And then Spirit showed me, oh, yeah, you can love again. Don't just think that what you're here on this earth to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to find your purpose. Your purpose in life is love. And to show love that even after love has died, it can be resurrected. You know what I'm saying? I can resurrect your heart where you think your heart has died. Let me show you that you can love again. And I received, y'all, it was just like I was in a classroom. And when I sit here and tell y'all, talk about a huge relief, a huge relief. Like when I sit here and say, I care, about Doc and the things that we do and have fun, you know what I'm saying? But it was just stepping stones just to show me then that I can care, I can love, that I can marry, I can have a deep relationship, I can live with someone else, knowing that I have served and done, and I have done what I needed to do in the relationship with David. You know what I'm saying? But even after that, if something else came with that though too, because I've seen so many things that happen. But I'm sharing this part. I didn't even think that I was gonna share this part with you guys. And but I think it can be a lesson for some people. Sometimes lessons come in the form of people who you think have hurt you. You know what I mean? No, I can love. I cannot have the same love. I can be in love, but it will never be the same love as David. Because when I loved David, it was just David. Yeah, so I know that. Those are two different people. I'm with someone else. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when you love someone, you love people differently. And you fall in love with people at different times. I got people RSVPing for a young party. But anyway, you fall in love at different times for different reasons or whatever. But the thing is, I wasn't looking to fall in love. What happened was I learned a lesson. For once, I wasn't the teacher. I listened to the teacher, I learned the lesson, and now I'm teaching, saying, you can love again, even after death. You can love again. And that was my lesson. And I receive it wholeheartedly. And if I fall in love with someone, it will be for all of the right reasons. And it won't be because this person has this, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Um, I listen to spirit. I listen to me, and I'm honest with myself. You know, is this where I want to invest? Do I really care? God, show me what's right and what's wrong. If this person is not for me, I say this all the time. If this person is not for me, please remove them. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? And I trust in God and I believe in God. If God removed them from my life or He let me take myself out of a situation at any time for anything, it's for the right reason. Okay, yeah, this person wasn't supposed to be there. Because if that person wasn't supposed to be in there, I couldn't have disconnected. But if this person is supposed to be in my life or around me or whatever, don't y'all know, everything just keep coming around and around and around and around. That person gonna come right back around, be like, damn, I thought I got rid of you. Right back around. That means I haven't gotten the lesson. But my point was, I know that I can love again. And I know that I can have unconditional love. I know that I can have secured love. You know what I'm saying? And I know that I can have love by the divine. Not only that, guys, you got to know when you have a blessed love. When you ain't looking for something and something just drops in your lap. If something drops in your lap that is God given, you know what I'm saying? It's you got to look at it. And I look at it as if I can love again. And I accept that. And I'm not stuck. Therefore, I'm not gonna say, who gonna love me like David? How I'm gonna love like David? My chapter with David is closed. It's closed. You know what I'm saying? It's a new decade. 2020, I'm totally different. I am not the same person that I was when I was married to my husband. I'm not the same person that I was over a year ago. I'm totally, totally different. I have learned to grow from that. I was shown, I was learned to grow from that. I was able to get peace and learn to deal with the situation that I was given. That was the biggest thing that I was. My heart was broken. And I thought that my trust was shattered, but I was looking at things wrong. My trust should have been in the Almighty. You don't put your trust in man. You know what I'm saying? My trust still should have been where it was, trusting that He was going to show me you can love again. And when it's time, I'll show you. And when it's time, I'll give it to you. You know what I'm saying? I will give you the tools and everything that you need to show you that you can do this. You know, your purpose is to teach love. Whether a person has, have died and somebody has, they've lost their loved one, that they can still come back from it. You know what I'm saying? God can help you. All you have to do is ask. Don't rush and you wait. You wait. Y'all, the best thing that you can ever do when you think that you don't have love, you sit back and you wait and you look at everything around you. Everything and everybody around you. What you do, where you go. Are these places for you? Are these people for you? What does these people bring to your life? Why does God have these people in your life? Are you in the middle of a lesson? Is this showing you that, hey, this is something that I'm not supposed to be in? I got to learn how to get myself out of situations and from around different people, to stay from different places, from things, doing these things. Until I stand up and get myself out of here, I cannot be the victim and say that, yo, this person stole my wallet while I was here at the club while you were there. The club scene might not be for you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's different things. People, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, somebody took money out of my account or whatever. Who's your friends that you trust to have your credit card? To see you pay for stuff? To stand right there while you putting your PIN number in? How much do you trust this person or these people? Yes, so it's like, listen to yourself and you never question God. And at that time, I did when David passed away. When David passed, that was the only thing. I didn't ask why he passed away. The thing I said was, who's going to love me like him? How am I going to find somebody to love? How am I going to find a love like this? The love meaning unconditional. Love me and me love a person for who they are, no matter what. No matter what. How am I going to find a love like that? That's what I was saying. Then he showed me. Because I was like, this ain't going to never happen. This is a once in a lifetime love. That you're going to find something like that. But no, 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 no. Love is never once in a lifetime. God is love. All around you. Never once in a lifetime. Love is all around. It's just up to you to believe, and then God will give you your part of His love. when you're ready for it. But you got to be ready and strong enough to receive it. And when you receive it, it is so much that he gives you that you want to share it with someone else. And first of all, you want to share it with yourself. And yourself is what? You want to give a part of it to your rib, right? Your helpmate. And he'll give it to you. He will give you that helpmate. You want to, the first person that you want to share it with your person. And then when you share it with your person, then you recreate with your kids. You are now starting to be a light worker and raise the vibration with love. When you sit here and say yes to this person having your kids, you're spreading the love. He gives it to you when you can handle it, and then you can spread it to everybody else. Get it? You get it? And so, and if you also get with this person and you and this person don't have kids, but this person has a child, or you have a child, or whatever, when you begin to show that child love, or either that child sees that you love his or her parent that much, that child begins to love you and the love begins to spread again. You bring love in, you drawing it in. And then when you go out into the world, people see how much you guys love each other, how much you love each other, and it just spread. It just spreads out to everybody. Love and your happiness and everything. It does not matter. Just when a person sees you and they see your character, they be like, man, that person's something else. That person, that's the type of person that I want. No, what you want is who God has for you. Who God has for you. I questioned God and he showed up when I needed him. He showed me, oh, you can love. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever question me. Don't ever doubt me. Let me show you. You are in need of knowing that you are not alone. You are in need of knowing that you're not alone. Let me show you how you can love. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you some growth. And not only that, when you begin to love a person and a person has some things that you don't like, don't you know that you're already taking mental notes in the back of your head? But because you love a person, you don't speak up because you love them. But you don't know God is working on you, right? God is using you for this person. You know what I'm saying? You think you love this person is hurting you, but no, God is using you because that person needs you. You sitting here and you just taking down the notes. Oh, I don't like when they do this. I don't like when they do this. They did this, do this, do this, do this, do this. You don't know God is using you because his love is so strong and it does not lie. Love can heal so many things on so many levels. You guys don't know how deep shit run. Before I had met David, his family watches my channel. And then the situation that we got, remember we're an interracial couple now. Now, all this stuff right here, people didn't agree to it from where we from, right? No, you can't do that. Can't do that. You get kicked out your family. People don't love you because of who you love. God is love. Let me tell you something. When it is real and God wants to use you, he will use you. Not seeing the family for over 20 years. Not seeing the family for over 20 years. But I always use me because I believe in love. And sometimes I went against David. I decided I was going to go against David. I'm going to reach out to this family because I know I'm love. And I know about healing. And I know I can heal in different ways and stuff. I reach out. I'm going to marry your son. I'm going to marry your brother. This is your child, your cousin. I sent it all out to everybody. Y'all know me. I was a private investigator. Let me look up these addresses and stuff. Where you used to be, I'm just sending them out. Where you used to live, where you live at now, where it could have been, phone number, whatever. I'm sending them all out to everybody. I'm sending out to your whole damn family. I'm going to tell your people, I love you. I'm going to love you unconditionally, whether they love you or not. I am going to give you so much love. And guess what? They're on my channel. I love every last one of the oats. And they love me too. Well, I mean, why? They showed up at the wedding. The communication line opened up. Everybody came together. When I sit here and tell y'all love is so powerful, I don't care how mad you are, what a person has done to you. You know what I mean? What a person. Time heals all wounds. You know what I'm saying? And love can be a hard and true strong foundation. God is love. Don't just sit there and take the word love. God is love. You know what I'm saying? When you invite God in and say, God, this is what I would like to have. This is what I want. But I don't want it unless you're involved. Because that's where you got to go with it. I need for you to help me build this foundation. I need for you to help me fix this. I need for you to help me change my attitude, my ways. You know what I'm saying? Lord, I can't do this alone. I need you. And he'll step in when you're ready. He'll step in when you're ready. So I was broken. Then I thought I was a victim. Then I thought that my trust and all that stuff was shattered. Whether a person did something to me or not, that wasn't the lesson. You know what I'm saying? Those things you can deal with later. The lesson was that I just received is that I can love again. Despite everything else that I went through, things that I was going through, the loss that I had, and the heartache, and the loneliness, and all that stuff, I'm still Diana. I still have my same beliefs. I still have my same love for God. You know what I'm saying? With all of that stuff, that don't like, oh, I'm mad because God didn't do this, he didn't do this. None of that. None of that. He didn't want me to see that. He wanted me to focus on him. The lesson was I can bring you some healing. And when I'm ready for you to love, or the right person is for you, then I place that person in your life. And then, but at that time, you will be ready and willing to receive it. So I accepted that. Thank you. I had one on the top of the freezer.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, can you give me the one on the top of the freezer with the ice
Inside?
in?
In the freezer?
Yes, in the freezer, please. Here, you can put this one back.
No, just keep that with me.
Okay. So when it was time uh, for me, then I saw that. So that's what I got when I was in Zaxby's drive-through and driving up and down the street for a minute to I can get my. Sometimes you need your cry. You need to cry sometimes or whatever. But it wasn't for being sad or being hurt. It was a joy and happiness that it took all this time for me to receive the message with clarity. Oh,
Yeah.
what?
It's not accessible. I mean, that's
Okay.
what the freezer does. Too.
Okay. So I got it at the time that it was for me. And so when I received this email, then it struck me. So the email, I'll be answering it on Sunday. Ayana's party is Saturday. Um, so I won't be doing anything on Saturday, but I wanted to let you guys know when it's time for you to receive something, you receive it at the time that it's needed. And I was nowhere thinking. And sometimes things, when you least expect it, things show up out the blue and it catches you off guard. And it caught me off guard. I was like, damn. I was a student. I got the lesson. And I know I can love. And I just got it in 2020. It's my time. It's my time to let down my wall and trust God because He showed me that I can do this. And I'm ready. When I say I'm so ready, I'm so ready. I'm so ready for the success. I'm already successful. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to even sit there and lie about it. I'm successful. I'm stable. I'm happy. God provides for me. I have what I need. But when you are ready, you'll be ready in most of the areas of your life. You ain't got to be 100% ready in your life before your helpmate comes or your person is getting ready or God is preparing that person for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be 100% ready because you could be 80% ready. You know what I'm saying? And then the other person comes to bring you 20%. You get what I'm saying? So, and then because the reason why you might only be 80% ready is because you might not know how to make that next step. But that next step is your person coming in to help you, to show you, because that's your helpmate, because you can't do it all alone. You know what I mean? And that's your person coming in and saying, here's your cup. You know what I'm saying? Because you might be, you so scatterbrained and you don't know where you are in life and you're trying to look for your other cup so because you can have your two of cups. You don't know where your cup is, where your other cup is. And that person comes right in there and says, is this what you're looking for? Let's have a talk. And I received all of that with clarity. When I tell y'all, I was in tears, 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 tears. But I'm grateful and I am thankful that this person told me no, or this person showed me no, or this person's actions showed me no. I was learning a lesson despite of how a person acts, how they carry themselves, you know what I'm saying, what they think of themselves or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But don't think I'm painting a picture of somebody bad because I'm not. Because you know what I'm saying? Why would I fall for somebody that's bad? I saw what God wanted me to see in that person, which made me fall in love. I fell for what God wanted me to see. That's what I saw. I saw the spirit and the soul of a person. You know what I'm saying? I saw the spirit and the soul. I wasn't seeing the actual character. I was seeing the inside of a person, what God was showing me, because that's what you want to do, connect with the soul. I don't fall in love with the flesh and the outside because remember I said that person wasn't my type. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't my type whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Because when we choose things, we choose for all the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? Because we're just looking at the flesh and all that stuff. Not that he was unattractive, because hell no, he was attractive, but um, God showed me the potential and who and what this person is supposed to be, and that's what I fell for. That's what I fell for. And so that's what I say. I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful that I went through that. So that's why you guys don't hear me talk about MBR, because God had me in a place of growth. You know what I'm saying? That I can grow. Showing that I have a bigger love. Now that I've shown you that you can love, now you know for a fact that you can love. You know what I'm saying? Now let me prepare you for your real golden cup. Let me prepare you for what's real for you. You know what I'm saying? So this was just me showing you. This is me showing you. This is not what all I have for you. I have so much more for you and so much more for you to teach and show all these people. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys and continue on to teach you guys about love. So after David, I said before, I fell in love. I did. I did. But I learned from it and I grew from it because at that time, I really wasn't ready. I thought I was ready, but God was just showing me something and giving me a lesson. I was not ready. And then I had to look at things, take time to myself, grow from it, and keep. And then in the midst of me growing from all this stuff, I have been doing nothing but receiving blessings after blessings after blessings after blessings after blessings, and just growth on growth on growth. And I'm sitting here saying, how I'm gonna do that? Why I'm gonna do that? Why I'm around this person? Why am I around this person? And boom, it just shows up. Boom, boom, shows up, shows up. How I'm gonna do that? Show up. I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful for the life that God has given me and the growth that I continue to have and everything that He has right now and, so far and beyond. Everything else that I am to learn and to know and to spread and to share and to teach. I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful and I'm open to receiving whatever God has for me. And till like you guys, I know you guys see me like with Doc and all that stuff, and I accept that. But when God steps in and says, "Here's your cup. That's your cup." Y'all know I'm gonna be out here. I'm gonna be like, "Look here, y'all. This is it." For me. You know what I'm saying? So, and I have said, and I have prayed about it. If this person is not for me, God, I ask that you remove them from my life because I don't want to waste my time, their time, nor God's time from what He's trying to show me, what I need to learn, and what I need to teach. So, if this is a lesson for me, I receive it. I pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? And so, I know that God is not going to lie and He's not going to show me something that I should not see. If something is being kept from me, I'm not going to see it for a minute But when God wants me to see it, I'll see it. Now, do know that. Am I psychic? Yes, I am. Am I psychic medium? Yes, I am. Do I have secrets? Yes. Do I know what people do? Yes, I do. But I don't tell no one secrets. I don't tell no one secrets. And then I always laugh though when I'm in the car when I can sit here and say the movie of I know what you did last summer. That is so fucking funny to me because I really know what you did last summer. You know what I'm saying? I really know what you did last summer. And so, but it's not my thing for me to come and chastise you with that. You know what I'm saying? Whether you did right or wrong, it'll eat you up knowing what you did wrong and how you're going to right your wrongs. And also, when you start to awaken yourself, you'll understand why you haven't been receiving your blessings. People don't just say what goes around comes around. They don't just say that for a reason. Some people just say it just to throw it out there. But that really is true. It might not come in the same way that you did something, but it'll come. You know what I'm saying? And karma is so real. And the dark night of the soul, that's real. But whatever God brings you to, if God brings you to it, God will bring you through it. I'm telling you, if something comes before you, whatever problems that comes up to you, deal with it. Don't put it on the back burner. You're blocking your blessings. No matter what. I've cheated. I might have a baby out here. Why are you going to hide that from your wife? Why are you going to hide that from your husband? That shit eating you up every single day. Deal with it. Grow from it. Move past it. If that person is strong enough and God wants you to be with your husband or wife where you have sit here and you have done this, it wasn't a mistake. Stop saying I made a mistake. No, you did it. Own up to it. And then move past it. Move past it. You don't know the person that's standing in front of you could be your person. But when you don't treat that person right, and God knows that you are not going to be right, and your soul is not right, and your spirit is not right, and you have not learned the lesson, He'll take that person from you. And listen when I say He'll take that person from you, whether it be that person walking away or whether it be death, that person will be taken from you. So it's up to you to be the student or the teacher or learn the lesson. You learn the lesson, the wheel turns, the blessings fall. But if you lie, deceive yourself, and deceive the person that you are, you'll stay stuck. Staying stuck, you're going to be worrying in your head, I got to hide this, I got to lie about this. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who tell it. You got to continue lying, continue lying, continue lying. But remember, even when you do something and you lie, and even when you do it by yourself, right? It's somebody that knows. You know. Your spirit knows. You know. You know what I'm saying? And then when you begin to lie to yourself, you know what I'm saying, that's even harder than trying to, let me turn this, than trying to keep covering up when you like continue to lie to yourself. You have to accept the truth. And then when you accept that, then you can move on. So I'm a go though now. Doc about to go to bed. I'm about to go. And just remember to tune in with me on Sunday for all this. So anyway, I gave y'all that. I gave y'all a part of my personal or whatever that. I meant that with all of my being. With all of my being. I take nothing back on what I said. I meant every word of what I just said to you guys. Everything. So anyway, you guys can leave a comment. You guys can thumbs up. And you guys can also subscribe to my other channel. And I'll talk to you guys on Sunday. Good night. And I love you guys. Bye.